It's another episode of the Pin High Podcast presented by Golficity. There's not obviously a lot of golf this week, so we're going to be talking about our favorite moments of 2020. We're going to be going over our bold predictions for 2021, and we're just another week out until Kapalua, so let's get into it. It's episode 61. I can't say I know anybody who's number 61.
61 is a tough one.
I feel like I like a center in the NFL.
Yeah, big lineman number in the NFL. I feel like there's some baseball players that probably wore 61.
Wait, why do I feel like there's a basketball player who wore 61?
I don't know about that.
Like someone like random.
That screams like Jonas Valanciunas. I don't know why.
I love Jonas Valanciunas, by the way. He always messes up.
He's a beast.
Basketball players with number 61. No, okay. It's David Piontek. So there you go. David Piontek episode. But let's get into it. There was no golf this week. There wasn't even a PNC championship to talk about. So let's talk about our favorite moments of 2020. Does anybody off the top of their head have a good one?
I mean, just in general, you had Bryson winning a major, which was interesting. I think, yeah. I'm not sure if that was my favorite moment, but
just doing what he's been doing in 2021,
just kind of
in 2020.
Yeah, coming out.
I liked Morikawa winning.
I was gonna say the Morikawa shot.
That was
nice.
That was probably my favorite major and favorite tournament I watched all year because the Masters was done by Sunday. US Open was done by Sunday, pretty much. Or
Masters
Sunday.
Was the worst major of 20.
It was. It was so high, it was over, and then U.S. Open was it was close, but then Bryson ran away with it. But the
PGA Championship was wild.
The Bryson or Morikawa probably the best shot of the whole arguably the year, with that driver.
Definitely.
And then
I will say, was it the BMW? I think.
Yeah, the BMW.
Yeah, that was sick too.
I watched that live too.
That was unbelievable.
That was unreal.
Yeah, that was really sick. Other than that, there's not I can't really remember anything before the quarantine.
I remember
them going off the course, but that's that moment, I guess, of everyone realizing this is over. But
yeah, honestly, the players, the players was probably the biggest moment.
Yeah, and the next
no matter
day,
which way you cut it,
canceled. It was just
that was
so much going on.
That was a wild day for sports.
Yeah,
I literally remember seeing it. I literally remember seeing it IHOP with my friends leaving spring break, and we're just getting notifications that this tournament's canceled, this tournament's canceled, PGA is canceled, or the players is canceled. Creighton and St. John's walked off the court during the middle of the game or something like that.
Rudy Gobert, Rudy Gobert was
wild. And day before NBA was canceled, the whole thing was just we were just in shock.
I mean, it was more the NBA is canceled. At least I have the golf to watch for the next 4 days, and we'll watch that, and then of course they cancel that too. So
yeah, Syracuse played the last ACC tournament game, and they won.
Didn't they destroy North Carolina?
Yeah, so they won.
I do remember that
ACC championship.
BU actually made it to the tournament, and then
they
I forgot about that. You guys actually made the tournament.
Yeah, you made the tournament, and it was canceled.
Yeah,
I mean, you guys were gonna get
but it would have been just fun to see.
Oh, of course, being in the tournament is just it's just awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I haven't thought that yet though. But.
Has South Carolina made the tournament while you've been there?
No, I came the year after the Final Four.
So did I think, or 2 years after. But then we made the Sweet 16 when I was a freshman. That was pretty sick.
Yeah,
we played Duke in the Sweet 16. That was cool. But yeah, 2020 was just, I say, not another Colin Morikawa thing actually that I just thought of is his lip out, at the Charles Schwab. The 2 foot lip out.
Tough. Yeah.
That was low key one of the best tournaments of the year too. The anticipation and
unreal tournament.
The first one back. Yeah.
Unreal tournament. Yeah.
I feel like that tournament.
The hype.
It was the only some of the only, if not the only, sports on at the time, and people were like, okay, I guess I'll watch golf. And it's good that it wasn't just some random. I mean, Daniel Berger's wasn't exactly at the time a huge name because he was still making his
Yeah,
comeback.
but
I
people
guess.
know Daniel Berger.
No, but
They knew who he was.
if you know golf, you know Dan Berger from a couple years ago and everything.
Yeah, but you didn't have like, I don't know, Nate Lashley winning by like 6 strokes and everybody being like,
No,
okay, golf
I
sucks.
think
You
that was
saw some
perfect.
good
And it was
golf.
and it was a good field too, which is perfect.
Well, yeah,
I feel like 2020 in general was a good year for golf. Like for example,
definitely was a big grow the game year.
it was. I mean, our for the Central New York PGA, the junior tour profit and like membership went up 107%. Or
What else are people
207%.
gonna do? And when the CDC is saying that golfing is safe, like people are gonna take up golf. So
yeah, I don't know if that's public information, but whatever.
And then well, and our moment is obviously a couple weeks ago, Charlie Woods tearing up not even tearing up, like showing that he's 11 years old and better than half, and better, and show he's 11 years old and better than all of us are right now. And it's that was a great moment too.
Yeah,
I can't.
I feel like
that's something.
Before
that's something. If you told me that would happen, like Charlie Woods would be have odds to win like the major before he was like 25 by the end of the year, and would play well on national TV, probably wouldn't have believed you.
If you told me when we started this
I wouldn't
podcast,
have believed you.
When we started this podcast, if you told me that the next few months were going to unravel the way they did, like this podcast has gone through some trials and tribulations already. I feel like we've gone through like very much like a lot of the episodes have been when there's been no golf. We had the summer and stuff, but then now we past few weeks we've had no golf, and for however long it was, probably like 2 months, right? We didn't have any golf to talk about then, and we the beginning of the podcast was like the fall swing.
Right. I mean, we'll get into hopefully we'll never have another break in golf until a year from now. So hopefully, we have that to look forward to. I think,
we might have a normal year actually, which will be nice for our second full year of doing the pod. But see.
So
I mean, one more moment that I just thought about.
It's hard to be crazier than last year. That's for sure.
It is.
One more tournament I just thought about, which was honestly a terrible tournament to watch, but the Travelers Championship, I think it was. Then it had a 59 from Scotty Scheffler on the first day, and then like a 60 from Dustin Johnson on the first day or something like that. And then DJ broke the scoring record.
Actually, the end of that wasn't terrible, but it was kind of I remember watching that in a hotel room. I think I was at Mohegan Sun. And I remember watching that, and it was actually kind of close, but then I think DJ kind of pulled away at the very last hole.
But
it wasn't an awful tournament.
I was on Cape Cod during that tournament. I remember I was driving home and watching it on my phone as I was I had my phone on my dashboard, and it was DJ versus Brendan Todd down the stretch.
I think it was Brendan Steele.
DJ really.
Oh, and what's the guy that I always bet on? Kevin Streelman.
Yes, that's who it was. It was Kevin Streelman. It wasn't Brendan Steele. I get them so confused.
Brendan Todd did well though that tournament.
I think he did. He played well. He was
DJ
leading
really
a bunch
pulled
of
away
days,
this
and then
year.
he kind of.
This was the year of Dustin Johnson.
That one tournament he won by went 30 under.
It was green. I don't remember what it was.
The Northern Trust.
No, I know that was
Northern Trust.
Northern Trust, yeah.
It
was at Tuesday Boston. He just ran away with that one. But yeah, it was the year of DJ. He did everything. Player of the year.
That was crazy. Sure. He had such a good year. I feel underratedly because just everything was so hectic this year. We forget DJ really just didn't slow down either. He finished off strong too. Because did he play after the Masters or no?
I don't think so.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Seriously.
No, he didn't.
But we'll have everyone back at Capital.
He'll play next week, but I don't think he's played since.
I could see. I mean, I honestly see DJ just picking up right where he left off and winning next week. But I mean, we'll have next week to talk about.
Yeah, we'll
that.
see.
So yeah, do we want to do our NFL picks before we go into the bold predictions?
Yeah.
Okay. So last week, I want Trevor's opinion on this. So I took the Titans Packers over 56, but it closed at 53, and they scored 54 points. Do I win
You
that?
said over. If you said over 56 on here, that's a loss. I think.
Yeah,
You're
okay,
locked
fair
into
enough.
that.
I think it's a loss.
True.
I had the
Yeah.
Browns.
So we
I
went
had the
0 and
Browns
3.
before I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also had the Browns before I knew they had no wide receivers against the Jets. So
That's
that was
fair.
unfortunate.
That's
I mean, I had the Dolphins -2.5 against the Raiders. They won by one, but they didn't cover. So
I know that all too well. So Jeek has his pick in. I'm looking right now, but so you can go. You can pick yours for the last week that we're doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
so
after this,
right
is
now,
no more
too.
football talk on the pod. It's all golf.
there's not a lot of games.
Football, actually, but
There's not a lot of games this week that like really matter. But one game that really matters is the Giants and the Cowboys. Especially if the Washington football team loses their game. So I have the Giants +2.5 against the Cowboys. I think they're going to show up
I
next
don't know.
week.
Cowboys.
They're playing.
Cowboys.
The Cowboys have been
well.
playing well, but I'm a Giants fan, so I'm not going to bet against them. I
Where's
just think
the
they're going
game?
to show up next week. That's
It's
a
New
good
York?
question.
I think
so.
it's in New York. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I think Cowboys are playing. Cowboys are. Oh,
They're gonna be smashing watermelons.
they are.
I don't know. I just feel like the Giants are going to
Um,
show up next week, especially with the
Okay, I have
poor
mine.
showings the last
I have
two.
mine.
So
Um,
that's my pick.
So the Titans,
Football.
like, I'm pretty sure they didn't clinch, right?
They did not. Well, no,
No.
they're tied with. They're actually tied with the Colts now.
Colts.
So they're gonna try.
Yeah, they're gonna try.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm buying that down to -7 against the Texans because the Texans blow and the Titans are pretty unreal. Even though they just got blown out by the
I really like that pick actually.
Yeah.
And Titans are gonna roll over them. I'm gonna go with the Bears +5.5.
against the Packers.
Packers.
You kidding me?
This is people are playing and this is the biggest game of the Bears like the past like 3 years for the Bears.
Can they make the
They
playoffs?
have to win this game. If they win, they're in. And if the Cardinals lose, they're in.
That's going to be a weird game. The Cardinals and the
Yeah, they might have both.
the
I need
Rams.
Kyler because if
both
Goff is
without
out, I need
quarterbacks, probably.
if Kyler's not out and Goff is, I am shaking. Like I'll be so nervous on Sunday. But if the Bears win, they're in. I think people are coaching for their jobs. People are playing. Mitch is playing. This is the game of Mitch. This needs to be the game of Mitch's life. This is the biggest game in 3 years for the Bears. They're at home against the rivals to make the playoffs. They have to win this game. I think they're going to win this game.
Okay.
Alright.
I was just like looking at
but
the
it
lines
also-
and I see that the
also
Chiefs aren't
not
even
only-
favored, and I'm like, oh, well, it's week 17. They're probably not even
They're
going to
not
play
going to
anyone.
play one. But I also know it's Aaron Rodgers against the Bears, and he's probably going to ruin all of my hopes and dreams again. So that's very possible. But I think the Bears come out firing. They're playing well, so
Yeah.
I'll take them.
Okay,
So
so
I wanted
put
to
this,
take the Jets +3.5 against the Pats too. That's just a bonus pick. I
I
don't know
put
why. I
this
feel like the
in-
Jets are going to
See,
win.
I don't mind that pick at all either.
golf podcast.
Yes.
So I put this in because I don't really have any specific plans, but I said I would just put this in here. 2021 plans for the podcast. I feel
Three-man
like we
scramble.
want to go to a tournament,
We do.
but so does everyone.
When that could happen.
I don't know. I
Travelers
feel
are
like
huge.
I feel like a
Travelers.
like a YouTube or like Instagram IGTV like kind of vlogish type video at a tournament could be cool.
True. I think
I
I
think we
want
should-
to.
I think
I
we
want to
should-
grow our
I think we
TikTok.
should-
I feel like that's the one that
I
could
think,
grow the
honestly-
quickest.
Honestly, I think we should just keep streaming PGA every now and then, like maybe like once a week or something like that.
Yeah,
or
we
once
could
every
keep
couple
doing
weeks.
that.
I think like it's just fun.
I had
like,
my
so let's
happy
play
hour idea.
Yeah,
Right.
we can,
So
like, we
it
can
kind
have
of
a couple-
coincides with when we do the
So
podcast. So.
we can find somebody some alcohol sponsor to sponsor our Twitch stream potentially.
I would love to and drink some
Yeah.
on the Twitch stream. Yeah, I would love to do that. That's
I think
perfect.
we need to grow the Twitch stream a little bit more.
We had like
That's why.
eight people, like all Trev's friends.
and that's without any even Golf City knowing about it. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. And and we can we can market a little more. I think we should do a 3-man scramble. We have to do a 3-man scramble. We couldn't do it over
we can do
break.
that. Oh, but
Yes.
Trevor's gone now.
I'm leaving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do it.
We'll do that. We'll have to do that, and then
We'll see. I mean, like it'll be difficult. I feel like after we graduate, it's gonna be first of all, we're all going to graduate in 2021. That's pretty freaking weird.
That's
We're all
right.
going to become real people like the rest of you, probably.
Yeah, if anyone wants to give us a job, you know.
True. If anyone wants
Yes,
to give us a job, I'm not going to decline. I'd like to move away from home soon, as soon as possible.
So would I.
I'm going crazy. But yeah. So what else? Anything else for 2021?
I just want to get more guests on the podcast.
More guests
I mean,
on the
we've been
podcast.
trying.
guests.
It's just tough, but
It
I
is
definitely
tough.
want to get more guests.
Also, it's just like a weird time right now. Like it's the holidays. Like people are busy. So I don't know. But we'll get there.
Yeah,
I feel like 2021 is going to be like a. I mean, it's going to be a big year for the podcast, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna grow more.
Right, so that being said, bold predictions for 2021. Let's we'll all do our 3 for the PGA, but my bold prediction for the podcast is that we'll grow to 5,000 followers on Instagram. How
I was
about
gonna
it?
say 2,000. I like that though.
I was gonna say
like that.
2,000, but I don't feel like that's not that bold. I feel like that should probably happen.
My bold prediction is if this is a tournament, if we're allowed to go to tournaments or not, if there are fans of tournaments, we go to the Travelers Championship and we meet Ches Reavie.
Yes, I love it.
Sure.
I love it. But unless you have one, Jeek, for the podcast, we can move
No,
into
I
it. Just like the
didn't.
part
That
3.
was, that was just a random one.
Yeah, that was just off the cuff. All right,
Yeah.
part 3 of bold predictions for 2021.
Who started?
I'll start,
Okay.
and I got Jason Day is going to win a major.
I love that. I would love
I like
to see Jason
that.
Day win a major.
I think Jason Day
Yeah.
is going to win like the PGA.
That sounds like
that
that's
sounds
definitely
like something
Jason
that could
Day
happen.
tournament to win.
He's definitely
Definitely
trending
Jason Day
up
tournament to win.
too. He had a pretty good season last year, like compared to previous.
Yeah. You know, we did. He definitely is.
I mean,
I'll
my
go
bold
second.
prediction. Or go ahead, Trev.
Justin Thomas wins 2 majors.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. Which ones?
I think
Augusta
he's-
and
I think he
something
wins the P. I think what you said he wins. I think Justin Thomas wins the PGA, and I think Justin Thomas wins either the U.S. Open or Masters. One of those.
else?
Two.
Okay. I mean, it could easily happen.
Okay, so mine doesn't
Mhm.
really go with those, but my bold prediction is there will be 3 first-time major winners in 2021. I don't know what 3, but there's gonna be 3 first-time
majors. It
major.
would be.
I
I like that one too.
I'm off my hand probably Xander Schauffele and
Matthew Wolff or Victor
Sanjay M as 2 of them. I don't know
I
who the
consider
Sanjay
third
M
would
is a
Matthew
be.
good
Wolff or
one.
Victor Hovland being one of them as well.
Now, with that being said, since there'll be 3 first-time major winners, I think Rory McIlroy is finally going to win the Masters.
I like that. I was one of mine too.
So
Okay.
Rory will win the
I've-
Masters, and you
every
have
year
3
I say it.
first-time winners.
That's an awesome year if Rory wins the Masters, and then you have 3 first-time winners.
Yeah, I'd be down with that.
I mean, whatever. We
Okay.
had 2 this year, so
That's
Yeah,
true.
first-time winners. So
True.
All right, so my second one is Tony Finau wins the tournament.
It's not that bold. I feel like.
All right, all right. He wins. He
or at
wins
least
a
it
major.
shouldn't
He-
be
he
bold,
win-
but
he-
it kind of is.
Tony, yeah, Tony Finau. Well, the curse is over, so I think it's gonna happen. So Tony Finau wins a major. I'll go there.
well, I'm already picking
see
Tony
Tony Finau
Finau to
win
win whatever the event he plays in next. I think Kapalua probably next week. I'm picking
No,
him
he
to
doesn't
win.
play in
I'm locked
Kapalua. He didn't win a tournament.
Oh no, you're right.
He did-
And
you're
then the
right.
one after that, that's the tournament of champions. The one
You
after
probably-
that,
you
The
just-
Sony?
you-
Probably.
Yeah,
you
where's the
just-
Sony
You
at?
just. It's in Hawaii.
yeah, that's why
The
I
Sony
got them
Open.
mixed up.
But you're right. You automatically think that Tony Finau is going to win Kapalua, but he's probably never played in it because he's never won a tournament.
Yeah,
or
no,
he's
no,
probably
no.
playing it
He's
once
played
in
it
his
because he
career.
won the
and he's
Puerto
never-
Rico Open.
Yeah, he's played. He's never played it. That's actually I didn't even really think about that at all. But that's so funny.
So the Sony Open, I think, is the next one that he plays it in.
Yes.
I'm already locked into picking him to win. Like
All right.
that's
Puerto
my
Rico
thing.
cursed
I'm
him,
already,
so there you
I said
go.
that like a couple weeks ago, but and he hasn't really played in the tournament since. But I'm locked into picking Tony Finau.
Yeah. All right. So my second one, it's bold because it's a lot. It's not bold because obviously he's good, but I have Bryson is going to win 5 or more tournaments.
5, okay.
5. I feel like with the trend he's going on, like, what do you win this year? 2, right? The Rocket Mortgage and the
Well, he won the U.S. Open.
and the U.S. Open.
I think he won one more. Or
Did he? Did he win
Yeah.
Detroit or not Detroit? That is the Rocket Mortgage. I think that's it though. But I feel like
um,
I feel like he'll
I'll look it up.
win like There's gonna be a full schedule this year, full slate.
Yeah.
He's gonna be taking advantage of golf courses. And then my third one,
I agree with that.
my third one, I'm gonna go because you said like the three new major winners, so like that kind of interferes with mine, but like I'll still say it. I go with Matthew Wolff or Victor Hovland wins a major.
Okay, well, Oklahoma State.
I'll go with an Oklahoma State alum wins a major.
So you
that
get
includes
Ventura in
Ricky
there,
Fowler.
Ricky.
And I can get Christopher Ventura in there as well.
And Ricky. That's like all. Like,
Yeah.
none of them was one major.
So I'll go with, and that's kind of bold because Ricky's never won a major, and neither of those two, even though like they played really well this year in majors.
Probably will win some majors.
All right, so
I like that.
I don't know how bold. Again, I don't know how bold this one is, but he didn't even have a tour card last year. Will Zalatoris wins a tournament this year on tour.
Yeah, I can see that. He
Anytime you
finishes, like,
pick
pretty
someone to
high.
win a tournament who never has won a tournament, I guess it's bold because just like it's really hard to win on tour.
Well, considering he wasn't even like didn't even have like a tour card at the end of the year and still it was like playing like really well in term. I think it might not be as bold as other ones, but like he's still like.
No, I think he could definitely win a tournament. Yeah, I like that.
He'll be a rookie on tour, so I think he's gonna win a tournament.
I think he could win Rookie of the Year easily.
And I 100%.
Is Ventura going to be a rookie this year technically or no?
Oh no.
No,
He
I
might
think
be
he'll
because
second.
he might have just come on the. I don't know how much he played the year before.
I don't know what it takes on the
Yeah.
PGA Tour to be considered a rookie. Well,
Yeah.
the season already started, and I feel like he only started playing this season. So yeah, I think he probably is a rookie.
Okay, my last bold prediction, honestly, probably something that probably won't happen, but someone's gonna make huge gains and is gonna outdrive Bryson this year, like in total driving yard, like average.
That's a really bold prediction.
Don't know who it's gonna be, but I think somebody random is just gonna come out and just like go all in on the.
I don't know about outdrive him, but like maybe they will, maybe they won't. But I could see someone following in his footsteps and like trying to be trying to do what he did.
I'm looking at average driving distance right now. Obviously, Bryson's at 337, and then Rory's at 322. There is one guy in between them, Taylor Pedrith, who I think plays on the Corn Ferry Tour, so I don't think he's in the PGA Tour, but he's at 331. If he somehow plays on the PGA Tour, I could see him being that random guy that outdrives Bryson.
Interesting.
Bring on Cal Berkshire on the PGA Tour.
Yeah, I mean that'd be cool eventually.
I mean, dude, that's just crazy. You have between Bryson and like the next PGA Tour player, it's 322 to 337. Like that's wild. Cameron Champ's at 321, so is Dustin Johnson. So,
I mean, Bryson. Now that I think about it, Bryson at Kapalua, that's gonna be they're gonna be crazy distances that he's gonna drive could probably drive the green if he puts in the right spot where DJ almost got the hole in one.
That last hole was like driver probably pitching wedge for Bryson. Hard to think how far.
Not actually, but
no. That was an exaggeration, of course.
It's a par five, and he probably has like not a long iron. He probably has a mid iron at most into that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the ball goes further there because there's a lot of elevation, so he's gonna be like hitting the ball 400 yards.
Any honorable?
I had one that I thought about. Jordan Spieth makes a comeback.
I was gonna say
has a good year.
My fourth one was Jordan Spieth wins more than one tournament.
Yeah, that's kind of something we want to see happen.
That's something we want to see, and it might not happen, but like I think the way he was playing, so like however many years ago, it could happen. I just think he's messed up in the head.
I mean, obviously one of the ones I said, I kind of put it in one of mine, but Sungjae Im wins a major.
Yeah.
I have Phil Mickelson wins the senior U.S. Open.
That's not a bold prediction at all.
Not really.
Doesn't.
Well, it's if he doesn't even play. I thought
about putting in like Phil Mickelson wins like the U.S. Open just in general, just because maybe he's getting confidence on the senior board and like he
might be past.
It probably is, unfortunately, but like it's still Phil. He has some magic up his sleeve. I think a little bit of magic up his sleeve still.
I could see it.
Maybe a little bit.
Well, could I actually see it? Maybe not, but like I don't know. It's like I wouldn't put it out of the realm of possibility.
No.
Yeah. All right. So, and then I want to put in one more plan for the pod. Not necessarily the pod, but I was doing those weekly betting articles on Golficity. I'm going to continue those starting next week for 2021. my nice $7 wage or $10 wage. And then next week we're gonna do the par 3 of 3 stops you'd make if you were doing a cross country golf road trip, and that's gonna be the last par 3 of the season until like the next break in golf, probably.
Right.
So
Okay.
other than that, hopefully the NFL picks hit this week. Hopefully, I was
Bears get in
going
the
to say
playoffs and Giants
hopefully
get in
our
the
golf
playoffs.
picks hit, but there's no golf. So hopefully our golf picks next week hit, and we'll see you
Yeah.
back next week for a full episode, probably an hour. All the DFS, all the betting that you guys are used to. So we'll see you then.